Hey YouTube, this is Susie's on the scene for my thinking cap Tuesday. I really don't feel like putting on no cap right now. But whatever. Anyway, this is something I've been thinking about for a while, really since I've been since I was a young woman myself, in my 20s or whatever. And my dad used to always talk to me about this same thing. And it's that according to Dad, and based on what I've been seeing over the years, I believe him. He says that it seems like the world, as far as dating and relationships, is backwards. He said because when he was young, he's 67. Yeah. So he said when he was young, guys would, buy cars, and they, was ready to settle down. They would buy a house. Even other than that, they would, get a place with their brother, friend, or whatever, And I guess, like I say, once they was ready to get married, they bought a house for their family. He said, but nowadays, it seems like guys don't really have to have anything. They don't have to have no job. They don't have to have no car. They don't have to be living nowhere but with their mama or dad or grandma, whoever, raised them or whatever. He said it seems like that the women these days have everything, and really they just go get a dude. They really don't even need him. He's just there, I guess, for companionship. I say, I like to say for decoration. But and the reason why I'm thinking about this is because I have a young friend. She's about 26, I believe. And she's a very, intelligent young lady. She got, small children. And she got a, decent job and stuff. And she got a almost brand new car. And she just got her house and stuff like that. But this guy that she is so in love with, she's only known him about a year. Sometimes he works, sometimes he doesn't. He has no car. I think he had his own place, but some kind of way he got put out, so he lived with her. And it irks me to see that, because I went through stuff like that when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, a lot of times I was working 2 jobs. And I got some dude sitting up here dropping me off at work, and he riding around in my car. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like to see young women go through that. And I know there's no sense in me really just saying anything to her, because, she gonna do what she wanna do. But I just don't like that, Now, I know if I say something to her, like tomorrow, she gonna say, well, he had to go to work and he ain't had no way, and this and this and that. And I'm like, I've been without a car. And whenever I was out of a car, I made a way to get to work. Now, eventually, people would, offer me a ride. They'd be like, well, I'm going to, take you to work or take you to school or whatever, until you get your car situation taken care of. But, initially I was doing it myself, catching a bus, or if it was close enough I would walk or what have you. But I never depended on nobody to take me nowhere like that. I mean, even once people started taking me back and forth places, I paid them. And it only, I think the longest I've done it was like maybe a month or two. But these guys, the guy I had and the one she has now, for a year or two, you know. For me, it was like a year. And then I got sick of it, and I'm like, nah, dog. Something got to give. You need to get you a car. With her, I don't know if she even saying anything to him about getting a car. I just don't. I know a lot of people may think, why, why are you stressing out there? That's petty, I just don't. I think everybody should bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? If she was already straight enough to get a house, to buy this new car, keep her children fed and clothed, if she was already doing it, what is he gonna contribute? You know what I'm saying? Other than just being her man, you know what I'm saying, and whatever that entails. I don't see what he contributing, because especially, and the reason why I say it like this, because like I say, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work, So he ain't happy. He ain't happy. So all he doing riding around in her car. Yeah, he say he going to work, but is he really? He's riding around in a car before he claimed to get this job. I went through the same thing. I worked 2 jobs. He picked me up, take me home, I go home, get some sleep. Then he take me to my other job. But he sat at home all day, playing video games. Sometimes I be like, man, I'm driving my own car today. And he swept down, he got stuff to do. Man, you ain't got shit to do. I just don't like to see that. I don't like to see young girls go through it, because I went through it and I hated it. But whatever. That's all was on my mind today. I just had to get that off my chest, because I didn't like it. I don't like it. And I'm just hoping that one day she will get to the point and be like, what are you good for?